this Thursday morning. It's Friday Eve.
It is.
Thanks for joining us here on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We've got a lot coming your way this morning, but first, a look at some of the news you need to know.
We'll go live to Stephanie Joseph. She is in the newsroom with a look at some of our top headlines this morning. Steph?
Hey there, guys. Now, there will be an arraignment today for the man charged with the murder of a woman police found dead in her apartment on St. Paul Street. 47-year-old Jose Davila is accused of killing 57-year-old Maria Benitez, who was found dead in her apartment Monday. Police say Davila had been staying with Benitez for a couple weeks when he assaulted her last Thursday. Neighbors called for a welfare check after not seeing Benitez for more than a week. Authorities have been unable to locate any family. They're asking anyone with information to call the medical examiner's office. We're also working to learn more about a crash in Ogden near South Union Street this morning. Traffic was impacted in both directions on Route 531. No word on any injuries, but we will keep you updated right here on air and online. Greece police say a father and his 4-year-old son were killed in what's being investigated as a murder-suicide. Officers were called for a welfare check at the Fetzner Square apartments Monday night, where they found both victims inside. The medical examiner's office says their deaths involved a firearm. Police are not releasing the names out of respect for family. Well, at noon today, we will hear directly from new Buffalo Bills head coach Joe Brady. General manager Brandon Beane will introduce the team's former offensive coordinator as the 21st head coach in team history. We will live stream today's press conference on the 13 WHAM YouTube page. And of course, our Buffalo Plus team will have the latest. And that's what you need to know.
We're all looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
It sure will.
Steph.
Thanks, Steph.
Let's get a look at what we have brewing for the next 2 hours, starting with United Way kicking off its 2026 campaign. This morning, we'll be joined by the president and CEO to learn more about some of their big goals for the new year and how their achievements from 2025 made a real difference for those in our community.
Certainly will. Then an iconic R&B group is hitting a major milestone and is celebrating right here in our community. Day 26. Marking 20 years since being created on MTV's Making the Band. We're getting a special look at their upcoming concert happening this weekend at Water Street Music Hall.
And then later, the Wildlife Rockstars are helping us place our bets for the upcoming big game. Diggs, the 3-banded armadillo, is returning to the studio for his annual Super Bowl pick. We're going to see which team he'll crown as victorious.
I think he's been pretty accurate the past couple of years.
Has he?
He might not be. I'm gonna say he has because he's a personal friend.
Yes. Okay. You know what? That's great. That's a good
So
point.
whatever
Yes.
he wants.
Whatever Diggs wants.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, and before all of that, we're gonna get a first check of the forecast because it's freezing out there. Temperatures are in the single digits. It feels below zero right now, and we can blame it all on meteorologist Mark McLean. So let's check in with Marty to see where he wants to point the finger.
He scared me first. Well, he just walked out of the room, so
I know he did, which is why we're calling him out.
Poor guy. But yeah, it is going to be a cold day for us today. It is that way right now. We're starting off with 9 right now. We're seeing some cloud cover fill in. There have been a couple breaks of sun across the area, but in general, those clouds filling in. Notice that wind chill, that's down to 6 below. It was 10 below recently, so it is coming up a little bit, but not by much, not to the extent that I think a lot of us would like to see. Radar still shows a few snow showers out there, some of that mainly holding over Lake Ontario, but also notice that little bit of a southward push that we're seeing off to our west. That's going to help to realign these lake effect bands, bringing a few more of those in, at least closer to Rochester over the course of the day, especially for Rochester eastward. The biggest focus is going to be into Wayne County. Temperatures today mainly in the lower teens for highs, and that should be about it. I think portions of Wayne County, even northern and northeastern Monroe County, could see a 1 to 3 inch range on accumulation today, but much less elsewhere. 14 today. 8 for a high temperature tomorrow. Average high is 33, 8 degrees for tomorrow. And then temperatures over the next few days beyond that do start an upward trend, but not fast enough, I think, for most of us. Teens for highs for the weekend and back into the 20s early next week. So still that cold air still tries to hold on. We see those numbers modify a little bit, but still nowhere near, I think, where a lot of us would like to see those numbers for this time of year.
I don't think it's fast enough for any of us.
No.
Not
Definitely
just
not.
some of us.
I'm sure someone likes it.
Yeah.
Me.
You?
No, of course not.
No one in this room.
No, exactly. All right,
your
Marty,
hand down.
thank you. We appreciate it. Let's go off the top and start with some of the stories that have piqued our interest this morning. I'm going to kick things off today, and I want to talk about the power of showing up for people when nobody else will, because we lost somebody this week who understood that better than most. Her name was Shirley Raines, but to millions on social media, she was known as Miss Shirley. She died in Nevada at 58 years old. She was the founder of the nonprofit Beauty to the Streets. And if you spent any time on social media, you know who she is over the past few years. You've probably seen her videos. She would roll up in her vehicle in Los Angeles or Las Vegas with food, supplies, spending hours handing it out to the unhoused. But here's what made Miss Shirley different. She called everyone queen and king. She looked them in the eye. She treated people experiencing homelessness like they mattered, because they do, and she knew that they did. And she knew what it felt like to be invisible. In her early 20s, she lost her 2-year-old son while she was experiencing homelessness herself. That's the kind of pain that destroys people, but she turned it into a choice. She said, "Life has given me the opportunity to not just sit with this pain, but to be able to use it as fuel." Think about that. Taking the worst thing that ever happened to you and turning it into a reason to help others survive. That's incredible. Since Tuesday, tributes have been pouring in. Grammy winner Lizzo said people like her are rare, adding how grateful she was to have given her flowers when she was here. Tennis star Coco Gauff said she's heartbroken. But here's what Miss Shirley taught. You don't have to be perfect to make a difference. You just have to show up. You have to see people. You have to remind others they matter. And that's what Miss Shirley did every single day. And she did it with heart.
That was beautiful. And
Important people. Important people.
She was truly incredible. Her videos always made me cry.
Yeah.
Just so kind and so compassionate. And, you know, sometimes you see people on social media and they're obviously doing it for clicks. That wasn't her case at all.
No. Never for clicks. She would, she's got the camera on the car. She'd pull up next to people, and sometimes if it's just one person, she's just handed out the window, or she would literally set up shop on the street for hours at a time, live stream the whole thing. I mean, people supported her so she could continue. It was really incredible, and it's sad that she's no longer with us. But I am hopeful that someone in her circle can maybe continue to carry that torch in her honor.
Absolutely. And I think that anybody who's seen her videos or who will see her videos in the future can also carry that on.
Yeah.
One small act of kindness.
That's all it
I know
takes.
we say it all the time, but it can make such a big difference. And think about how many lives she impacted.
Thousands upon thousands.
Do you know how
Really
she died?
incredible. We don't.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah,
No,
very,
no.
very sad. I'm, you know, we're losing somebody who made a big difference.
Yeah. Remember to smile at people, look people in the eye. Remember to make people feel like they matter.
Yeah.
Because they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Absolutely.
That's
right.
all.
We'll move on to mine. I said for my New Year's resolution that in 2026, I was going to stand up for the people that matter in my life. I phrased it as be a little meaner.
And you've succeeded.
And well, you know, I don't like when people are treated poorly. And a question has been lingering in my mind for the past 29 days. When do you go too far? When does a little teasing or calling someone out for their ridiculous behavior or ridiculous thing turn into something that crosses the line and actually hurts feelings? That was the case for this small business owner in the Bay Area. She had to close her artisanal sandwich shop because she was ruthlessly mocked on social media. This woman, Kendra Coling, the owner of The Farmer's Wife, has closed up both of her fancy grilled cheese shops. She said the decision was made partly because of the economy. After all, she was charging $22 for a grilled cheese, but also because of a viral thread on the social media platform Reddit, which is the scariest place. Thousands and thousands of people mocked her products. So let's talk about the products. The menu of the restaurant, it looks great. Is it expensive? Yeah, but it's also the Bay Area.
Yeah.
If you're going there, you have to kind of expect that you're going to be paying a little bit more for things. The sandwiches, they range in price. You've got the classic grilled cheese, which is served with a side salad. That's $22. They also have a tuna melt for $28. a Kraut and heirloom apple sandwich. That's $26. There's a big list, and they have a wide variety of other fancy concoctions that you might not expect. Their Instagram bio describes the shop as layered sandwiches, beautifully composed salads, and loaded fries, all inspired by the season's harvest. Well, the comments on Reddit, kind of brutal. Comments including, quote, "It's $10 for a slice of cheese and $10 for a slice of bread, a $2 tip included. Sounds reasonable for a sandwich shop in the 21st century dystopia." Also, quote, "If I'm paying that much, it better be for something I have no chance of replicating at home. A sandwich is pretty easy to replicate. And tell the farmer's wife to go kick rocks with those prices." Also, they charge $22 for a grilled cheese sandwich, $6 for a glass of apple juice, add in a tip, and you're over $33 for what Mom used to pack in your lunch. Those are just some of the comments, and those are like PG rated. Most of them, though, are crude and crass because that is how people love to act on the internet.
Of course.
The restaurant's ratings sank on Google and on Yelp, and the owner says those attacks ended up becoming personal. Instead of criticizing the meals, they specifically started targeting her, insulting her personality, insulting the way she looked. And she said that she has the hefty price tag on these sandwiches because she buys quality ingredients and she focuses on supporting local business owners. She admits she could cut down on some of that, but she said it's what made her restaurant what it actually was. The people who loved the restaurant and who weren't criticizing it would go there specifically because they liked the product, they liked that it supported local businesses, and, you know, they wanted to support this local business. So, my question to you, how far is too far? I think it's fair to address something that maybe you find, like, you know, maybe a little eyebrow raising.
Sure.
This is ridiculous. How far is too far?
I think that's about the line right there.
Yep.
Hey, $22 for a grilled cheese? I'm not paying that. That's ridiculous.
And you know what?
And I think right there, boom, done. All you need to say.
And you don't need to post about it online.
You don't need to post about it online. You don't need to go attack people. If someone wants to pay that for a sandwich or wants that sandwich, they'll pay that.
Absolutely.
For it. It's a business. You mentioned it earlier. It's the Bay Area, people. This ain't Topeka, Kansas. It's not $2 for the grilled cheese at the hole in the wall down the street.
I mean, you think about...
It's an artisanal shop.
Yeah, so, like, you think about what goes into making, like, a fancy grilled cheese, right?
Yeah.
You've got sourdough bread. If you go to a local bakery and you want to pick up a loaf of sourdough bread, how much is it? Probably like $10, right?
Yeah.
$8 to $10.
Sure.
That's just for the bread. And then you go and, okay, well, I need to buy cheese, and I'm going to get it from this dairy farmer over here.
Yeah,
how much
ain't
is it?
Kraft American singles, folks.
Not a chance. You've got all of the extra stuff. You know, it's not just cheese and bread.
Well, and I think that's what a lot of these commenters,
Right?
these keyboard warriors, will assume because based on some of the grammar, it looks like they're not very cultured. It's the truth. It's the truth. You have to step outside of a box and look beyond your own backyard sometimes in life to grow.
That's a good point.
I was just told to start to wrap it
Yeah,
up, so
I know,
I'm going to
me
end
too.
it there.
Hey, much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're checking in with Mr. Chris Lopez. He is live setting sail this morning, checking out this year's boat show at the Riverside Convention Center.
Rumor has it he already filled out loan paperwork with your information.
Oh my gosh.
Don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WEM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this. Hey, if you're looking for a way to beat the winter blues, and who really isn't, you're going to want to check out the Rochester Riverside Convention Center.
Yeah, the 2026 Greater Rochester Boat Show is sailing into town. Families can check out the latest and greatest models out on display. Chris Lopez is live there this morning, checking it all out, buying us boats.
Yes,
which
filling
is
out the
so
paperwork.
Sweet. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, filling out the paperwork. So I took your guys' credit cards. I took the liberty of taking both your guys' credit cards. I like this. I think you guys would too. This is a 23-foot wakeboard boat. And what makes it a wakeboard boat? It has a lot of pulling power. And then it also has a mechanism that creates a ton of waves, giving you a lot of fun when you're out on the water. Has a front seat right here. Everything is very class, very nice, very neat. I love the brown and the tan, and then also has the speaker system up here, and then also throughout the boat. You can get one of these boats, I don't know for how much. I'm sure this is pretty expensive. They do have financing options available, trade-in options available. Dave, who's been my tour guide this morning, told me they'll take everything from a car to a three-legged goat, whatever you need to help you finance one of those. Over 300 models in this boat show here, and not all of them are here. If someone comes in here and you guys don't have the model that they're looking for, you guys can find it?
Yeah, or we have it back at the dealership. You can only bring so many boats here.
Yeah.
So we brought just a variety of boats, a variety of colors. And there's also, let's just say you find a boat that you like, but it's just a little bit out of your budget, whether it's payment-wise or cash, depending on what you're doing. A lot of dealers have what they call new leftover inventory, which is last year's model year, with bigger incentives. So you can get the same boat 1 year older, brand new factory warranties, but with all the incentives, it might fit your price range.
And we were in the wakeboard boat here, but you guys, I want to show off some of the other boats that you have down on this showroom. What about this smaller boat here?
This is still antique, so this is just a smaller version of what you were just on. So this is just one of those boats where if you just don't need, you only have a couple people are on it, you're on a smaller body of water, and this will fit your budget. And they make different sizes.
What about we were talking about some of the different materials that the boats are made with. You told me there's pretty much two. Tin boats, and then...
Yeah, there's aluminum or tin, whatever you want to call them. There's fiberglass boats. And then you got your pontoons. Some of the pontoons are aluminum. This has to be a two-tune. They make tri-tunes. They also make them with a fiberglass bottom also. So there's different types of pontoon boats. Pontoon really is designed just to take a lot of people out. Some go really, really fast. Most of them are just there to enjoy the day and have some cocktails and make some memories.
Do people come here and typically gravitate towards a certain boat? Like, do you sell a lot of a kind of boat more so than any other year?
No, it really depends on where you're going to do your boating and what your boating needs are and what your family lifestyle is. Do you have a cottage? Do you not have a cottage? But most people come here knowing basically what they want. Some vary to something else, but they come with knowledge and know what they want.
Okay. Last boat over here. This one I think is pretty cool for both Dan and Abby. I like this here. 2 seats. You got a back seat, but forget that. But I think Dan, Abby, you guys would love this boat right here. What is it?
Aluminum, yeah.
Gonna carry you guys a long distance. It's a pretty light boat, 2 seats. I love this for you guys. What do you think?
I like it.
Listen, I'm a little fearful.
Of the boat? Why are you scared of the boat?
We all saw the movie Titanic, and I'll leave it there.
Well, things have changed.
I know things have
lot.
changed. I know things have changed.
We
awesome.
have enough lifeboats.
But Lake Erie is
this
covered
boat.
in ice this time of year.
This is awesome.
It looks
Dan,
yeah.
wear a life jacket.
Yeah, life jacket. We'll have lifeboats.
Floaties.
No need to be worried.
Yeah, the life jacket will help with the sharks. All right.
In Lake Erie.
Oh, Furbies. Yeah, Furbies. Wear floatable Furbies around your arm.
Get out of here, Lopez.
Floatable Furbies.
Get out of here. Thank you, sir. Bring that boat back for us.
When we come back, it is this morning's weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean will be with us on the other side of the break.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Mark McLean is joining us now. We're taking a look at the cold temperatures today. Also some scattered snow showers.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be one of these just ongoing lake effect events. You know, it's just kind of you go out and brush your car off at lunch, brush it off in the evening, lakeside especially. So folks south of Rochester are going to have a different experience. And folks west of Rochester had a very different experience on this date 49 years ago, right? This was the blizzard of 77. Check out some of this video. This is from the Buffalo area. You know, this is just one of those knockout storms that moves through. And that's not necessarily heavy snow, but blowing snow from some of those areas. And it all went into Buffalo. Lake Erie was frozen over, had some powdery snow on the lake surface. It all blew into western New York. And this is one that a lot of folks remember. So that's the direction the trivia is headed for today. This was one of the most brutal winters on record for western New York. We had continuous snow cover from the end of November through February. Okay?
That's wild.
I know. Think about that. And also, the lake surface of Lake Erie was already frozen by December 14th. It was the earliest freeze over on record for Lake Erie. So, you know, some crazy stuff for the trivia. Check it out. How much snow was on the ground by the end of that storm? This is the weather trivia for today. And here's your selections, the answers that you could pick. Was it 24 inches? Was it 54 inches, 38 inches, or 30 inches of snow on the ground? This would be the official measuring stick at the Buffalo airport.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, because my mom was alive.
Yeah.
My dad too, but my mom was in Buffalo.
Yeah.
She said that the worst part about it was the wind.
Yes.
That it was just
a blizzard.
blowing the snow constantly. Even if the snow wasn't falling from the sky, it was just like a constant snow globe.
So Niagara Falls had a wind gust to 75 miles per hour.
Okay.
You're welcome.
For 4 consecutive days, the Buffalo airport had sustained wind gusts over 40 miles per hour.
Wow.
Most of those in the 50s to near 60.
Okay.
So we'll have that answer coming up on ARC Rochester at 9 o'clock. And speaking of
Before you move on,
Yeah.
from that, I'm going to just piggyback off of Abby's question.
Yeah.
Give us the credentials. What is it, 3 days or X amount of hours of sustained winds? What
three
is it?
consecutive hours. It can be blowing or falling snow.
Okay.
Winds over 35 miles per hour. Visibility less than a quarter of a mile.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yep. And it was like that for 4 straight days.
Wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're back to the snow. November, just a smidge below normal, but look at December jumping up. It was 15.5 inches above normal, almost 38 inches. January so far is playing catch up, and I think it will catch up, or at least tie December by Saturday. So, you know, we're putting these numbers together, and we're closing in on 80 inches now for the season already. And, you know, not to pour salt in the wounds, but fresh winter weather advisory has been posted through 10 a.m. Saturday for lakeshore counties.
Pour salt on the road.
Pour salt. Yeah, we're going to need it there. This little burst is going to come on through. We'll have to see what this does. It's going to knock the visibility down a little bit later this morning for areas into Orleans County. Already seeing that. It's not going to last long, but behind that, lake effect is going to set up, and we're going to get streamers off of Lake Ontario. So folks south of Rochester, you're going to have a completely different experience than areas closer to the city. And if you're in northeast Monroe County, I have a sneaking suspicion for our listeners and watchers up in like Irondequoit, Webster, out towards Williamson, Sodus, that you're going to get some bonus snowfall out of this, because it looks like that band sets up ideally right over those locations, really through most of Friday afternoon, maybe even in possibly into early Saturday morning. Some of this is going to continue on. So it's so cold outside. It's so fluffy. It just doesn't take much for the snow to really stack up. So through the end of this afternoon, it's a fresh 1 to 3 lakeside, especially through the overnight, a fresh 1 to 3 in those spots that do see sustained snow. And, you know, we'll have to see what goes on for Friday evening and overnight into Saturday, but you're looking at Webster up there, you know, already 6 inches there by the end of the afternoon Friday. And I wouldn't be surprised if that number goes up more for Friday night into Saturday. Okay, the everybody story. There's a lot going on. 9 degrees, -6 wind chill, but the future real feel is going to drop. And because of that drop later tonight, we're going to have a cold advisory go into effect. Some of these areas south and west of Rochester will have wind chill temperatures down to about -20 as we go through the overnight tonight and into Friday morning. So in addition to that winter weather advisory This is the everybody story. The cold weather advisory is in effect for wind chills between -10 and -20, and that's going to be overnight tonight, again, through Friday morning. So just find the layers, layer up, and get your finest winter gear on. Temps in the low teens, that's going to be about it. By 4 p.m., a fresh 1 to 3 north and east of Rochester. Overnight tonight, could be a bonus 1 to 3 northeast of Rochester, especially lake snow north of the city, down to 5. And overnight Friday, one saving grace of the snow is that it may keep that temperature above freezing closer to the lake. The clouds and the snow won't let the temperature fall. If you're watching from south of Rochester, it's going to be 10 below Friday night, okay? Saturday, Sunday, it's frigid and blustery. We missed the coastal storm, so we're going to be casual observers to that one as it blows on by. And there he is.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Crawling out.
Who else? There was Dunkirk Dave.
Dunkirk Dave. Staten Island Chuck?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was. Passing snow showers Tuesday.
Yeah, I think Staten Island Chuck was replaced.
And
Wait, before you show that,
go ahead.
I have just a suggestion.
Yeah.
You mentioned it twice, and I really think that it's a good idea. You said Webster and Irondequoit are going to get bonus snow, right?
Yeah.
I really think bonus snow should come with like a sound effect and some confetti.
Okay.
Like, yes, like, yo, hey, Webster, Irondequoit, brace yourself.
Yeah.
You got bonus snow today.
It's like the Daily Double on
Yes.
Jeopardy.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Right? We're going to do that.
Maybe another
Starting
sound effect for 9 o'clock. Abby has a board game, right?
You asked me to bring it in, so you
I know.
should
Yeah,
show it.
you-
Yeah. So this was my mom's Blizzard of '77 travel game.
We're going to crack that open at
We're
9
gonna
o'clock.
take a look.
This
Because
is
why not?
from from memories of Western New
Now,
York.
by travel game, does it work in the car? Are you supposed to play
No,
it
it
in the
doesn't
car?
work.
Definitely a
car.
board game.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. We'll open
Yeah.
it up. We'll dig through it at
Look
9
at
o'clock.
this. Oh, there's so many.
There are two sides.
parts
yeah.
to this
We're gonna get all
thing.
into it. You flip it over.
Oh, boy.
That's the Blizzard side of the board game.
Oh, boy.
And one side is cleanup?
No, this
Oh,
is how
summer,
you start.
sunny side.
Well,
Oh.
it's before the storm.
Yeah, nice.
We'll get into it. Don't worry.
The air temperature in that storm dropped 22 degrees in 4 hours.
That's wild.
It went from 26 to 4 in 4 hours. Yeah.
Incredible stuff. Mother Nature, man.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, thanks.
All right,
Yep.
McLean, thank you.
Yep.
We appreciate it.
All right, when we come back here on ARC Rochester, we still have a lot to get to.
Yeah, we're back on the other side of the break. Hey, thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester this Thursday. The United Way of Greater Rochester and the Finger Lakes is looking to another year of giving, announcing its annual campaign.
The organization hopes to raise $17 million in 2026 and is launching a new way to achieve the goal. For more on this year's campaign, we're joined by President and CEO Jamie Saunders. Jamie, thanks for joining us via Zoom this morning. We appreciate it.
Oh, good morning. It's so wonderful to join you both and such great things to celebrate from our community.
Absolutely. Really, we are so lucky because we have such giving folks who live in our area. And, United Way does amazing work as well. So let's get right into it. You have a hefty goal as we enter 2026. Not unachievable, but hefty for sure.
Well, we believe in this community. So we just celebrated our 2025 campaign where we had a goal of 16.5 million and our community rallied big time. We not only met that goal, we surpassed that goal and raised 16.7 million. So our goal for this year is 17 million and we are so confident in this community. Just as you said, we are such a generous community. We show up, we stand near each other, we help each other, and we know that it is getting very hard out there for our nonprofit partners and for individuals trying just to make ends meet, and that's when this community truly shines.
Well, and Jamie, that's what I want to talk about. So we've got this hefty goal that I'm sure you will all succeed in reaching, but what happens with that money? For somebody sitting at home saying, I hear of United Way, I've seen a public service announcement once or twice, I got no idea what they do. Tell them.
Exactly. Thank you so much. United Way, we are we're everywhere. So we are the ones that are supporting human service, nonprofit organizations, and direct service programming. So think about us when you think about the greatest community needs. United Way is making sure that we are investing where it's needed most, where it can make the greatest difference. Our team of incredible experts are on the ground, helping community, helping our organizations to achieve their goals. And when we see that there is a gap, we are able to rush in and to support. Most recently, we deployed over $500,000 to support food insecurity, given the changes that were happening with our food stamp program. And we support programs like 211 so that everyone has an opportunity to find the resources they need, when they need them, where they need them, and how. And we continue to support programs from after school so kids have an opportunity for support and belonging, or older adults have access to visitors and socialization, transportation and meals, and everything in between. So think about United Way as really the backbone of supporting our human service delivery, and we need them now more than ever.
You raised so much money last year. You have another big goal this year. There may be some folks watching at home thinking to themselves, I don't have $1,000 to donate to United Way. I appreciate the cause, but I just don't have it in me. They don't have to donate a large amount of money at all, right? It can be little tiny donations.
I love it. Thank you for raising that. That's the power of United Way. It is collective giving at its best. Our average donor is $2 a week. $2 a week. And that comes together to these incredible amount of momentum and resources to support our community at scale. And you can give monthly from our website. You can give at your workplace. You can give directly. There's lots of ways that you can support, both with your treasure, but also your time. So at United Way, we are also the central point for Volunteer United in ways that you can engage in your community. And I loved listening to the story of the bonus snow and thinking about what we just went through as a community and how we show up for each other. It's just in our DNA. I don't know about you, but there are neighbors that were shoveling driveways of other neighbors and checking in and making sure that we had what we needed. That's what this community is about. That's the finest of our community. And that's why we believe we will not only achieve the 17 million, but we will continue to show up time and time again for our neighbors.
Those people really do put the United in United Way. They absolutely do. For someone sitting at home thinking to themselves, okay, $2 a week I can do, but I would like to do something a little more fulfilling, maybe give some of my time. What opportunities are there within the organization for volunteer work?
Thank you for that. So at United Way, we mobilize resources so everyone has the opportunity to thrive. That means we mobilize funds to support our community, but also the incredible talent. So we have a free Volunteer United portal, and you can access volunteer opportunities throughout the nonprofit network. You can find a passion of yours, an organization you may not have heard of, and also in-kind donations. Part of mobilizing resources, many of us, we clean out our closets or clean out and look to donate where we can. then on Volunteer United, you can see what the nonprofits are asking for. So just to be able to match, and that's our job at United Way, is connecting those who want to do good and those who need support. So right at United Way, rockflx.org, and you can see Volunteer United, lots of ways to volunteer with your friends, your family, your coworkers, and that's exactly how it is with United is the way.
I love it.
Jamie Saunders, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for all the work you do. We'll put all of the information for you at home to support United Way on foxrochester.com. And I believe it's already on 13wham.com.
It sure is.
Well, from that announcement yesterday.
Jamie, thank you again.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much. Appreciate it. Take care.
Hey, don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester. On the other side of the break, we're checking back in with Chris Lopez, who's taking in some sunrise views from the water this morning, or at least in his head. He's taking those views.
Yes. Hey, and don't forget, watch us on the go wherever you are. We're streaming live right now on the 13wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. Greater Rochester Boat Show has returned to the Riverside Convention Center.
They certainly have. It's now in its 39th year. The show has any kind of boat you can think of, from sport boats to large cruisers. Chris Lopez is there for us live this morning. Chris, I am looking for a Lund 1900, Lund 1900. Do they have one?
They may. They actually may. Is that a used boat or is that a new boat?
No, I would prefer it new.
Okay. Well, dang it, man. You were going to, whatever. I was going to use that to lead into this wall over here.
I want it used. Give me a used boat.
There we go, man. We've been talking about new boats all morning long. However, if you're in the market for a used boat for whatever reason, probably price point, they do have used boats available. You can come out here, check out the board. They're going to have different models, different years, different price points all over the board. So, and then they're going to have a bunch of different people here to help you out with different financing options. There's also buy-down rates available. I guess you can trade in a goat, a car, an RV. They'll take it all. You just have to go talk to a salesman here at the Greater Rochester Boat Show. $10 to get in, kids 12 and under are completely free. I'm here with Dave. We've been talking about all different kinds of boats all morning. We are downstairs here. There's boats upstairs and downstairs. Let's talk about these boats here.
So these are the Boston Whalers, are more of just a runaround boat. This one right here is a Four Winds. This is out of Cuca Lake. So we have all the bodies of water covered depending on where you boat and where you live.
This boat here, you were telling me they got their claim to fame for being the unsinkable boat.
That's what they call the Boston Whalers, an unsinkable boat, but how they make their hulls, how they foam fill them and put them in there.
And this is for rougher waters. You'd want to take this out on the ocean, and you could deal with, I don't know about a ton of waves, but you could deal with some waves.
Well, this has a self-bailing cockpit like some of the boats up there, so if you take a wave over, it's just going to go out the back. This is really what people use on their larger yachts for tenders, or if you're just going from your cottage to something else, small fishing exhibitions, this is what you want to use.
Wow, you already have a yacht and you have this here. Okay. So let's say someone buys a boat, already has a boat, they just don't know how to transport the boat. That's what we have these trucks over here for.
Yeah, we've got Bob Johnson is here with their official tow vehicles, because a lot of people say, you know what, I want to buy this bigger boat, but I can't tow it. I got to get something else. So we've got Bob Johnson here. Again, you can choose whatever brand you want, but this I would give them a first shot at it and upgrade your vehicle and upgrade your boat.
What's the incentive to come over here buy a boat during the winter time? Most people aren't even thinking about a boat.
Yeah, but you also get all the incentives from the manufacturer, from the banks, from all the motor companies, the dealers. It's been a long winter. Dealers want to turn some inventory over. So this is the time where we're going to work our best, put our best foot forward to help you earn something.
There we go. It's a family event. Come check it out. Today and tomorrow, opens at 11. Saturday and Sunday, opens at 10. You can find out more information on Fox Rochester and 13wham.com. I'll send it back to you in studio for now.
Lopez, $10 if you run over to that pickup truck, jump in the driver's seat and see if you can start it.
Hold on. I actually already tried. And the door is locked. Check this out. It's locked. It's locked. Check that out. It's locked. Back to your studio.
Gonna get him in there.
That's the goal. That's the goal. Hey, when Arc Rochester returns, we're taking a closer look at how one company is reaching their goals to help benefit our local economy.
We'll tell you more after this.
6:49 this Thursday morning. Economic development in our community is growing exponentially, and according to a new report from Greater Rochester Enterprise, significant progress is being made.
Yeah, between new business investments, job creation, and long-term growth, it turns out our economy is doing very, very well. For more on the report and what it means for our region's future, we're joined now by Matt Hurlbut, the president and CEO of Greater Rochester Enterprise. Matt, thanks for coming in today.
Thank
we appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Let's get right into this momentum that we're seeing right now in our area. It has kind of a positive outlook.
Yeah, we feel pretty good, especially as we look at 2025, which some would say was a year of some interesting opportunity. $239 million of investment. That means companies investing in building and equipment, and more importantly, adding over 887 jobs across the region and retaining about 1,500 jobs. So that means existing companies growing as well as new investment in the region, companies like Toyota Material Handling, QED, and so much more. So we're excited about 2025, and we see past projects like Fairlife, Edwards, and others who are hiring and building now.
Which is fantastic, but my question, I'm wondering, do you get a little nervous as you head into a new year thinking to yourself, how do we keep this momentum going? How do we keep this pace?
Yes, and it's interesting when you talk about economic development, it's a team sport. So it's partners with our developers, with our elected officials, with the companies themselves who are often confidential as they plan an investment and look across the world for that investment. And there are many things we cannot control. So it's all about connectivity, and that's something this community is very good at. Helping companies solve problems, finding sites, facilities, supply chain partners, research and development assets, and coming together to really help a company not just locate but grow well into the future. So it is complicated, and it's a little nerve-wracking when you don't control things.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I think, at least the way it seems, people feel very apprehensive about entering into the business world. What would be your advice for them given this new report?
Yes. Well, first of all, contact us. That's part of the report. In one call, we can help act as a concierge for the region, if you will, whether it's sites, facilities, who's doing lithium-ion battery research, fuel cell activity, material science, or other things that you need, talent, and so many other assets in this community. But it's also, as we've talked with other folks who are building now and investing, it's time to move, because waiting for lower cost situations and I think waiting for things to change on a global scale might put you behind the eight ball. If you're going to invest, it's time to go, and we can help them do that.
You know, gone are the days that paychecks paid all the bills across town, and we do see a lot of new businesses coming in at a pretty good rate. Is there specific industry that we have the infrastructure to support better than any other location?
Yes, there's not just one, and that's the hard part. As we've become a town of companies and not just three companies, there's a lot of diversity, which is good. So agriculture, food and beverage processing. We've seen a lot of activity in optics, photonics, imaging, and laser technology. Our friends at the University of Rochester, RIT, MCC are experts in providing that talent and research capability. And our optics firms over the past 5 years have invested over $1 billion and hired more than 3,000 people across this community. So they're growing, and they're critical to so many industries, including semiconductor supply chain, communication, imaging, and a lot of defense-related opportunities. Our region is known for that. And then you get into material science and some of the work that Kodak is still doing on the pharmaceutical realm and some of their chemical expertise. So that positions us well for those innovative companies in medical device, communication, food and beverage processing. Everyone needs to eat, and we are the heart of that for New York State.
I'm imagining that you weren't surprised by too much with this report, but was there anything that you saw where you thought, wow, that's pretty neat, or that's pretty unique?
Yeah, you're always, recently the news about reuse, for example. So that's an emerging technology to recycle textiles. So that's technically a 2026 win, but oftentimes we're working with companies for sometimes months or years before that announcement is made. So that we saw coming. It's a significant investment, leveraging some of the infrastructure at what was Kodak Park, now Eastman Business Park. And they're going to innovate the way that we handle textiles. Instead of putting them into municipal solid waste systems, recycling that to put it back into the supply chain for new textiles. And that's a partnership with Goodwill and so many other assets across this community and so many partners.
It's really incredible, and it's great to see the upward momentum. We're headed in the right direction. We love all of it. For somebody sitting at home, they want to read the full report themselves. Where do they go? Where can they find it?
That's on our website, which is rochesterbiz.com. It's all available, and we're certainly available to assist. If they have any questions about growing in this community, connecting to some of the experts we have here that are doing research and technology, as well as companies who are hiring. We work closely with the Chamber of Commerce and other companies to promote companies that are hiring in the region and let people know that there's some outstanding jobs here available. And that's the other part of it, is those companies from 2 or 3 years ago are still hiring and growing in this community.
It's incredible. We'll make sure to post a link to the report and the website on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning. Thank you once again.
Yeah, thank you.
Time right now, 8:55. Much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester.
Yeah, we're back on the other side of the break.
In today's Political Pulse, Governor Hochul's latest budget mentions Rochester and Monroe County by name. What the proposed funding could mean for the area. I speak to the president and CEO of the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce. That's coming up in our 9 o'clock hour. Arc Rochester returns after this.
is Thursday morning. It's Friday Eve.
It is.
January 29th. Thanks for sticking with us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
I'm Dan Schrack. That is meteorologist Mark McLean. And that is a board game.
Yeah.
The Blizzard of 77, baby.
Yeah.
Mark texted me yesterday and asked if I would bring it in. So
It's interesting. You know, we talked about the blizzard of 66 yesterday. We talk about the blizzard of 77 today. Both of these are like burned into the memory of anybody that came anywhere close to these storms.
Sure.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're related to anybody who came anywhere near
Yeah.
these storms, you know about it.
There's lots of stories, and every family has a different story of the survival, you know, getting through it, and it's just incredible. Lancaster, by the way, was the hardest hit area of Buffalo. By the end of that storm, the snow for a two-story home, the snow for most of the community was up to the second-story windows.
It is enough to make you like almost hyperventilate
Yeah.
when you think about it.
Yep.
It is, but wait. Ask your question.
Okay. It's not going to help you.
know.
It's not going to help you.
Second story.
See, I know, but I know it's not. I know.
Well, that's the trivia today.
How tall is a home?
Back in 77, and this was a 4-day stretch. Winds were over 40 miles per hour. Lake Erie was frozen over since December 14th of that year. So we're already at the end of January, 6 weeks straight of that lake being frozen over. Big storm early in the month for Buffalo. A foot plus that sat on top of the lake, all blew into the city thanks to a blizzard-like southwest wind. Was it 24 inches at the end of that storm? 54 on the ground, 38 or 30?
Okay, listen, I'm going 54.6 inches. I'm going B. You said some of that snow was up to the second story windows of a home.
Rod's got B, Frank has C, wife says B.
Yeah.
Elaine, B, and the drifts were wicked tall. See, that's the thing. That's the thing you have to consider.
Yes.
And look at all the, I mean, look at, you know, people remember this. He was in the middle of it. Jim says he was right there with it. Is that not a lot of snow actually fell during this storm. It was the snow that was already there that blew in off the lake. There was some snow. Look at this video. I mean,
No, wait. Something happens in this video.
there was an estimate before this storm started that 20% of the cars in the Buffalo metro area were already snowed in to the point where they couldn't be moved. So the plow operators couldn't plow some of the streets because of that fact alone. Isn't that crazy? So you're going to hold B, or are you going to?
I'm going to hold B.
I'm going to go with 38. I'm going to go with C.
Okay. Boom.
Wow.
That's a lot of snow on the ground for this area. It's incredible. Now, this is also the first time. This was when President Carter was president. He declared the 7 western counties in western New York a federal disaster area. It was the first time that declaration had ever been used for a snowstorm in the United States.
Wow.
That is a card in the game, just so you know.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So
you get some kind of punishment for it. I can't remember what it is.
Oh no! I think
Daisy would have loved it.
Oh, Daisy would have got through it. 4-wheel drive all day.
Yes.
Daisy's ready to go. Snowy or wet paws today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And then for Daisy, Sunday and Monday will be dry paws. And if you have pics of your pets, we love to see them. It's 13wham.com/chime in. There's a QR code there, too, that you can scan with your smartphone very easily and send us those pictures. Love seeing the football ones lately, the ones of the dogs running around out in the snow. Everybody loves to see those. So keep sending them, and we'll keep showing them. Ultimate Doppler has a band of snow. This is out ahead of a Arctic cold front, and this is going to change the wind direction. You can see the wind coming in off of Lake Ontario. So speaking of snow, already starting to fly for some of our friends up to the northwest, Hamlin, Hilton area, Kendall getting in on some of that snow, Parma shortly. And a winter weather advisory actually through 10 a.m. Saturday. Lakeside, this is from Orleans into Monroe and Wayne counties. For this, it's future weather. Concentrate your eyes on northeast Monroe County and Wayne County. This is where a little bit of bonus snow could fall. And watch the temperature today. It's the temperature in reverse. We're going to drop back through the teens as that cold air settles in. Overnight tonight, if you're south of Rochester, you're sub-zero. The only saving grace of the clouds and the lake snow is that it'll hold the temperature up maybe 5 to 8 degrees lakeside compared to areas south of Rochester. But you see Webster there, you see like Wayne County, Sodus, Williamson areas, even northern Monroe, North Greece, Irondequoit area. You folks, it's going to be questionable. I think some of these snow numbers are maybe on the low end of what you may experience. we may be stretching this out a little bit more by Friday afternoon, evening. Notice how the Webster number there is over 5 inches. That may actually stretch back to the west a little more into Monroe County. We'll have to see how this plays out, but because of one fact. When it gets this cold out, the snow is so fluffy, it just stacks up really quickly. So you can already see the effect of that on the wham cam. We're starting to lose the city view. The visibility is starting to drop back at 9 miles at the airport, but it is not 9 miles, I can guarantee you that, in the city and north of Rochester right now. It's 11 now, and that's it for today, folks. It's going the other direction in terms of the temperature. And speaking of the cold, later tonight, actually a cold weather advisory. You may remember in winters past, this was actually called a wind chill advisory, and we used to have wind chill advisories, wind chill warnings. That has been changed over by the National Weather Service to cold weather advisories, and that's in effect tonight because the wind chill could be between -10 and -20 degrees. Just to give you a rough idea, and this is just Rochester, you know, even some gusts around 20, 25 could put that wind chill easily between 10 and 20 below later tonight. But the hour by hour, it just kind of sinks backwards. Stay inside, watch the snow fly, clean it up tomorrow. It's going to be one of the coldest days of the winter. Just bitter. 8 degrees for the high temperature. Saturday still frigid at 13 degrees. It does start to come back. You know, you see Sunday at 18. This is one of these really interesting statistics for our weather. We've had now 5 consecutive days below 20 degrees. Okay, if this stretches out to Sunday, we'll have had 9 consecutive days with the air temperature below 20 degrees. The last time that happened was February of 1979. Okay, to have 9 straight days with the air temperature staying below 20 degrees is very rare territory for Rochester. There's been 3 streaks where that's happened, the last again being 1979. So if this feels like unusually cold to you, you know, you're it is. And in our recorded history, which goes back to the 1870s, so you can hold one hand up and say that's how many times it's happened to humanoids in Rochester during that time stretch.
That's wild.
It is.
That is wild.
And frustrating.
With those gusts,
Frustrating.
none of that is sustained. Like, you're not getting blown away if you stand out there,
but
right?
if you're in open areas, you know, you're south of Rochester, you're standing around farm fields, the gusts are always higher, the drifts are always higher on those north-south roads. You know, you get down there and on a west wind and it drifts across. So, yeah, it's also the kind of cold tonight and tomorrow. Keep in mind for the commutes, that salt really isn't going to be effective. I mean, they're going to be plowing it off, but you're going to want to give yourself extra time to get around town. It's not a lot of snow, but it's just the treatment options that we have for it aren't going to work.
Yeah. You also want to make sure you have gas in your tank.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Charge the cell phone, all the things that are just smart to do this time, and cover up everything. You know, if you have good clothes,
head to toe.
Bad weather doesn't matter.
Very true.
Yep.
That's the truth.
Yep.
Mark.
Doesn't mean we have to like it.
That's right.
But it's the truth.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Time right now, 9:08. Much more to get to this morning on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're looking ahead to an upcoming show. It's marking a very special anniversary.
Hey, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13WAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this. 11 this morning, a local musician who's made quite a name for himself is celebrating in a big way, coming back home and performing locally. The band formed on MTV's Making the Band, and he's doing everything in style right downtown.
Yeah, Q of Day 26 is performing this Saturday at Water Street Music Hall. He's joining us this morning with promoter Marcus Polk to talk more about it. Good morning to the both of you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
This is, it seems like it's going to be a really fun show. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just excited because I've been watching them perform for like the past couple of years, and I just wanted to make sure that the town could see the great performance that Q and his group put on, and how they rock the crowd and have everybody screaming with their vocals.
And what is that like when you're up on stage? You've got quite a fan base. You guys have been around now for decades, and I don't mean to make you feel old, but you've been around for a while. What is that like to know that there are going to be people in the audience when you perform who I'm sure have seen you perform or saw you perform at the very beginning of your career? What's that feeling like?
It's definitely a great feeling. If you've never seen a Day 26 show, you're in for a treat. It's an experience. So I guess that's the word to put on it. It's an R&B experience like none other before.
Okay, so I've never been to a Day 26 show.
You never came?
So, well, I'm sorry. I'm relatively new to the area.
Okay,
like, you know,
no problem.
So,
Weird hours.
yeah,
No, it's
that
totally
too.
fine.
I don't spend a lot of time out at night.
It's really good music, though.
I believe it. I firmly believe it. But tell us about why it's an experience and not just a show.
It's an experience because we're not only singers, but we're dancers, and we're 5 lead singers. So it's not like you're going to hear one person take over the song. You're going to hear 5 different perspectives, solos, harmonies, leads. It's all going to be like, it's not like a normal group. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lead group.
These are legit performances. You're putting on a show technically, but it's a performance that people are going to be
And check this out, like every show we've done outside of Rochester has been sold out, and they had to add another show. Like it has to be like back to back because people are requesting those tickets.
Good problem to have.
It's a blessing, you know, it's a blessing.
Absolutely. And for you, why was it such a big deal to get this going right now?
Oh, because they haven't really been here that often. Like even me watching them on TV and seeing it, like I've never seen them until I actually was doing videography and doing those types of things with them.
We were doing the math. You two were doing the math earlier, and it's something like 19 years for Making the Band.
Correct.
How long had you followed the band?
Oh, I mean, I watched it growing up.
Did you?
Just like everybody else. You know what I mean? Rooting for Q, you know what I mean? And watching what he do, you know? Like, that's what brought Rochester to watching it, you know what I mean? It made us root for the whole show and root for him.
What does that feel like, though, watching somebody you know, make it?
Oh, it's empowering. It makes you dream. I mean, that's what a lot of him being on the stage does for hopefully people here, show them that they can take the same route. They can work just as hard and have that grit and that grind and keep pushing through. You know
I
what
bet
I mean?
it does, too. Bet it inspires a lot of people.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit, about the camaraderie among the group. It's 5 lead vocalists, like you said. I imagine at this point, all pretty close.
Yeah, we have a brotherhood. We're pretty tight. Our business is really, really on point now. It's not like the last season of Making the Band 4 when I was like making a big scene about the business and stuff with our manager back then. But God is so awesome and things are intact now.
That's good.
Yeah.
I am going to have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
You're season 1?
Season 4.
Season 4. Season 4.
Yeah.
Is there anything we should we should look for?
I looked like I was having a little fit on there, but I was very upset, you know.
Listen,
and I was young. I was like 21, so I reacted like a college student, you know, a young adult would react to their feelings being heard and not being heard.
I'm like 41 and I act like that every day.
Okay, cool. It's okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right, absolutely.
You're human.
I'm human.
Looking forward to viewing that.
Seriously. Guys, thank you so much for coming in today to talk about the show. For somebody who wants to get tickets, it's not sold out yet, but it probably will be, right?
It's on its way. You can, eventbrite.com, search Day 26, 181 Lyle Avenue, Mad Bread Clothing. You can go there and get tickets or reach out to me. Queasy_P on Instagram or Marcus Park on Facebook, and I got tickets for you as well.
Boom. Yeah. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, QUE of Day 26. And I have some good news. Day 26, we have a new project, Starting 5, coming really, really, really soon. So that is some exclusive information.
We like the exclusives.
Yes.
We like the exclusives. Thank you both so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All event information will go over on foxrochester.com.
9:16 this morning. Don't go anywhere. Stephanie Joseph will return on the other side of the break, breaking down some of our top political headlines.
We have the Political Pulse coming up next.
It's time for a Political Pulse check here on ARC Rochester. We're taking a closer look at what Governor Hochul's proposed $260 billion budget could mean for our area. The spending package includes $300 million to support economic development and revitalization projects in Rochester and Monroe County. A quarter of that would go to renovations for High Falls State Park. Last week, Hochul was in Rochester to highlight Monroe County's inclusion in her effort to introduce universal child care for babies up to age 3. She's promising $20 million to 3 counties, including Monroe, to expand child care.
This will pilot a network of community-based daycares to provide year-round child care. So we have Monroe, Broome, and Dutchess counties, and we'll be watching you closely to see how that works out. And tell us what we need to do. Show us the path right here in Monroe County.
And for more on the potential impact of Governor Hochul's proposed budget, I'm joined by Bob Duffy, President and CEO of the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce. Good morning to you.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for being here. Seems like the best place to start would be that universal child care. I'm wondering what your reaction was to that and the potential impact that this could have on the workforce here.
Well, first of all, we are very grateful for Governor Hochul for investing that money. It's going to be a huge impact for families and businesses. One of the things that holds people, especially women, out of the workforce is a child care issue. So expanding the accessibility, lowering the cost, hopefully, and looking at some of the regulatory issues that impact child care facilities is all part of that. And we are one of 3 counties across the state to receive funding from the governor, and we greatly appreciate that.
And you kind of bring me to my next question, which is we're mentioned by name specifically in this proposal. And I remember the governor also saying during that press conference that oftentimes Monroe County is sort of the place where ideas become reality. What was your reaction to seeing that inclusion specifically for a community in Western New York?
Well, the governor is from upstate New York. She's well aware of Rochester, and I want to give credit to our mayor, our county executive, as well as our delegation. The teamwork here has been phenomenal. So we all work together so well. We focus on priorities, and I do believe the funding that we're receiving this time through the budget, through the governor's proposed budget, is part of that collective teamwork and focus and vision by the entire region. So it really speaks well, as opposed to people going in different directions. I do believe that we have a great team, and we're all very much aligned in what we ask for.
And another topic that I want to talk about is that auto insurance effort from the governor, specifically targeting fraud and also bad actors. There was a statement that you actually released, and you brought up a really interesting point. I want to see if we can pull up that statement here so I can read a portion. You had said in it, transportation is consistently cited as a barrier preventing hardworking individuals from connecting with employment throughout our region, particularly in areas not served by public transit. These proposals combat that issue by making it more affordable to own a car. So in what way do you see that targeting auto insurance, bad actors, fraud that may be rising premiums is helping people be able to afford that transportation needed for work?
We agree 100% with trying to drive down the costs. Affordability is a topic that we hear a lot of, and there are a lot of factors that go into it. We don't blame insurance companies. I think people tend to blame insurance companies or utilities or healthcare insurance for the problems. I think the problems are very complex and multifaceted, but the governor is going after some of the issues. And it's really true. People who are engaged in fraudulent accidents actually apply and get insurance. It seems ludicrous, but it happens. And looking at all the areas that would drive up insurance costs and trying to drill down and change those areas that, quite frankly, are scams and gaming the system that impact all of us with our insurance costs. And I think one thing also that adds to it are stolen cars and cars that are damaged, cars that are broken into. That also adds to it. And I know that the city, county, and state have worked very hard collectively with law enforcement efforts to try and reduce that. So anything that reduces the costs that are impacting families today is a good thing. And again, the governor was very generous to this region in her budget. And I'm happy to take other questions. A lot of things on that budget that we're happy with.
Absolutely. And, you know, mentioning that really talking about public transit, there is some available here, but obviously not to the extent when it comes to New York City, for example. So targeting that insurance, and especially in your statement, it seems like making sure that we're bringing down costs will help people be able to get a car, for example, so that they can go to and from work.
I do think transportation and also the ability to access a driver's license, and we are pushing for kids in high school as part of their education, go through driver's ed, have a license, whether you own a car or not is immaterial, and then trying to make car purchasing and car ownership much more affordable. Our RTS system does a great job trying to access companies, but a lot of times those companies that we are trying to get people to work at and work for may be a half a mile or a mile away from the last bus stop. And a day like today, it's probably under 10 degrees in Rochester. Who wants to walk a mile at 6 a.m. to get to work every single day? So trying to make that simple for people. And again, there are so many things that drive up costs for us, and trying to just drill down and one by one eliminate those barriers and frauds and schemes that we see happening that will make it much more affordable for families in this region to afford a car and afford car insurance.
Absolutely. And one more question for you about what specifically you may want to highlight when it comes to the budget. There's so much there. I know that when it comes to cutting through red tape for housing and infrastructure, the governor had mentioned amending the State Environmental Quality Review Act. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, we applaud the governor 100%. The SEEKR Act, that's the State Environmental Quality Review Act, has not been updated in 50 years. It often is used as a weapon to stop development or slow development down. We believe is an approach where you could balance in the environment. We want a strong environment and also common sense with people that are going through development. And having that process examined right now, it inhibits housing and construction. And at a time when we are asking for more housing, affordable housing, and housing for the working class, it is so hard to get these developments up and running with the SEEKR reviews, which impact those projects, as well as the energy issue. And we applaud the governor's all of the above energy approach. Natural gas, renewables, nuclear, hydro. We need them all. And with all due respect to the activists that oppose that, I'll start with natural gas has actually led to a huge drop in emissions in our area, Eastman Kodak and Kodak Park being one part of it. 2 coal plants were stopped probably maybe less than 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago. Then natural gas came in, replaced coal. Eastman Business Park, their emissions dropped by 40%. So the governor's approach is common sense, and we do hope that prevails with the budget process. Each of the houses now will have their one-house budgets coming out sometime later this month. The negotiations begin. Our local state delegation has been terrific. We work very closely with them. They have been great supporting us, supporting our members. So we have a lot of work to do to make sure that the governor's budget proposals go through and other things that maybe aren't included. And one thing we didn't mention, the whole modular housing market. There's money in there for looking at modular housing. We have a member of our chamber, Cook Properties, is looking at putting modular housing on lots in the city. And I applaud Cook Properties, Jeff Cook, the CEO, Mayor Malik Evans for that project. I think the modular housing has a fit, maybe not for every community, but certainly for a lot of areas right now for affordable housing, less expensive, easier to put together, and something, quite frankly, that helps fill the housing void today.
All right, Bob Duffy, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on everything with the budget as it develops.
Thank you so much.
And be sure to stay with us here on ARC Rochester for your top political headlines. We're back after this.
.30 this Thursday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. So now we want to go behind the story as a nationwide movement gets underway to protest the Trump administration's immigration crackdown.
As 13 Web's Daniel Finkelstein reports, several local businesses say they're joining a list of companies across the country.
On Friday, co-owner of Happy Earth Tea in Rochester's South Wedge, Niraj Lama, will close his doors.
It definitely hurts, but right now the stakes are so high that it feels like it does not feel that's not important right now.
He's joining businesses across Rochester and the country in a movement sparked in part by the deaths of Renee Nicole Good and Alex Preddy in Minneapolis at the hands of federal immigration agents.
As an immigrant myself, the news that that has been coming out in the national level for a while has us pretty distressed.
As protests continue, there are calls for an ICE out on Friday, January 30th. Other local businesses taking part in the nationwide strike include Ugly Duck Coffee and Origami.
A general strike affects everybody. If enough people participate, it will be seen by everybody, and that's the reason to do it. Our staff was on board. I asked them if it was okay with them, so we won't do any deliveries on Friday.
Shutting down and striking in this way is not the only thing that you can do. You can call your congresspeople, you can not spend money, you can show up in different ways.
As calls grow louder for major changes or an end to the federal government's immigration crackdown, Lama says Friday's movement is born out of solidarity.
We always grew up looking at America as a beacon of democracy, of tolerance and such, and to have that so challenged, it feels very, very, it's heartbreaking to see what's going on.
Daniel Finkelstein, 13 WHAM News.
And for more on the national strike and how local businesses are taking part, we're joined by Happy Earth Tea co-owner Niraj Lama. Niraj, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to speak with us. We really appreciate it. I want to dive in here and start with, I guess, the biggest question, why you feel that closing your doors tomorrow is going to have an impact.
Well, firstly, thank you for having me. My feeling has been for a long time, we've been very distressed about all that's been going on, and we've been feeling like joining in the resistance, if you will, that you see in Minneapolis, that citizens are out on the streets, combating the cold and of course all the force that's out there. The reason why we're doing this is to show solidarity with them and with all the other folks who are impacted by the policy of this administration. Happy Earth Tea, we stand for love and tolerance, and we felt that we had to do something. And when we saw a bunch of businesses shutting down as a protest, we decided to join in.
Tell me a little bit more about that solidarity and how you will be supporting others.
Well, it's a message to them to let them know that we see them, that we hear them, that they're not alone in their struggle. That's what we want to. That's the message we want to send out.
What do you say to someone who may be sitting at home watching this interview right now, who just saw the story about other businesses taking part, who think to themselves, you're wasting your time here. This is, open your doors, make your money. What do you say to those people?
Well, they have the right to their opinion and their view, but our view is that we need to make a stand. We need to send a message that what is going on in the country right now is not normal, is not fine. It's not business as usual.
I imagine over the course of the past couple hours, as we published that story last night and then this interview now, I imagine you're going to be hearing from more small business owners. Have you heard from any yet saying we're joining in on this as well?
Personally, I haven't, but I have been seeing them on social media. A lot of businesses are joining in, and a lot of businesses have decided to stay open and take their own way of participating in this movement to support folks who are impacted by this policy of deportation and grabbing folks off the streets and such. So I have respect for them too, as our friend Rory from Ugly Duck was saying. There are so many different ways in which you can participate. And as a business, we felt that this is one of the most impactful way to send a message that we are not just concerned, but we're driven to do something. You know, everybody wants to do something. We don't know what to do, and this is something we can do to say that, hey, we are serious about this. We are not. This is not. This is not normal. This is hurting, and therefore we decided to do this. We had our staff also supportive of this decision, so we are very happy about that.
I would imagine customers that do show up tomorrow or maybe go onto your website, they'll see some sort of message telling them the reason that the doors are closed, correct?
Yes.
And what do you hope they take away from that message?
Well, I hope that they feel that this is that the stakes are high. That we have to in any way we can make a stand in support of democracy, in support of the rule of law. So many boots on the ground, so many guns on the streets of a city. I don't think that's a civilized way of doing things. There are human ways of doing what's being done. There's no need to terrorize the country entirely.
Niraj Lama, thank you so much for your time this morning, and thank you for the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. When we come back, we're getting our friends from Wildlife Rockstars. They are in the house, and one of them is going to make a very big prediction for us.
Yeah, stick around. We'll be right back. So some fans are counting down the days until football's biggest night, the Super Bowl. The Pats facing off against the Seahawks at Levi Stadium.
The Seahawks are going to win because we can't have the Pats win again. If you don't know much about the teams or you can't decide who to put your money on, well, we've got a friend in studio who's going to help us out.
We're joined by wildlife rock stars James Nugent and Sarah Saylor, and you guys brought Diggs the armadillo, one of our favorite traditions here on Arc Rochester and Fox Rochester. Diggs, known for picking the Super Bowl winner.
Yes, I'm hoping that he's going to pick the correct winner this year as well, but it is his annual tradition, and his predictions have been pretty spot on.
Have they?
He's
well,
so
when I
today.
say pick the winner, he's gotten a couple wrong, but I think that maybe that's the pattern. He's saying, I don't know.
Okay, so for somebody who may not have ever met Diggs or seen Diggs before, tell us about him. He's a three-banded armadillo.
Yeah, so Diggs is a three-banded armadillo. He comes from South America. They are the only armadillo that can completely curl up into a ball to protect themselves, and that is with the flexibility they have from the three bands across their back. That is good and a benefit for them because not many things are able to get through their shell. Only things really are some wild foxes or jaguars are able to break their shell. So that does protect Diggs. The only issue with that is when he curls up into a ball, it makes it easy for humans to take them, to take their scutes or for their meat or for the wildlife trade. So they are kind of threatened in the wild. So trying to educate on Diggs and letting more people know about him is great.
Sarah, he loves you so
It's adorable.
much.
Yeah, we do have a nice bond. We
How
do.
much time do you spend with this? Look at
As
him.
much free time as I have, I try and dedicate it to the animals. So I will put him on the floor and kind of call him over, and he comes directly over to me. He did that out in the room when we were waiting as well.
Look at him.
What is he doing? He's like, it looks like he's trying to climb you.
I like to call it high fives, but I give him belly rubs while he does that.
Oh my God.
He kind of grooms me back a little bit.
Where did you guys find Diggs?
So Diggs came from a wonderful facility down in Texas.
Excellent.
Diggs,
Yes.
all the way from Texas. And if his name sounds familiar, there's a reason for it.
Yes. So Diggs, they do have long claws, so they can dig, but when Diggs was on the Buffalo Bills, we acquired him during that time, and he got the name from Stephon Diggs when he was on the Buffalo Bills, so it's ironic right now with what team Diggs is going to pick.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll put him down and see which one he wants to go to.
All right, buddy.
Seahawks, Seahawks, Seahawks. You want to go the other way. We want to go the other way. No, Diggs.
Oh, no.
That says Patriots.
Buddy,
That's
no.
the wrong one, buddy.
It's all right, though. We still love you.
He's so
We can try one more.
We should try again.
Yeah,
We should
yeah.
try
Just,
again.
We'll
try again.
Did you dump all the mealworms off?
Yeah, I hit him. Seahawks. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. We're making the official call.
Oh.
We need a tiebreaker?
That's what Director
Okay.
Chris is saying.
Okay.
Do you have any more mealworms by chance? Or should we just...
I guess we'll be
I don't-
fair.
Okay. Seahawks, Diggs. Yes, he's doing it.
There we
Yay.
go.
All right, 2 for 3.
Look at him. I think the official call has been made. Is
I
this
think
the
so.
official call?
I think so,
The
too.
Seattle Seahawks?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Diggs, you are the cutest little guy in the entire world.
Oh my
And
gosh.
right now we're doing our annual fundraiser to support our animals. So on our Facebook pages, either Bridges for Brain Injury or Wildlife Rockstars, you can buy a square and enter into win, depending on what number you get and what the final score is. So
For someone who may be, we're running low on time, but for somebody who's unfamiliar with Bridges, talk to us about the great work you guys do.
yeah, so actually March is Brain Injury Awareness Month. So we were going to be here and we were going to talk about all the fun things we have planned at the Wood Library in March for brain injury awareness, but our main mission is dedicating all adults who've suffered from a traumatic brain injury and support them to get them back on their feet like they were before their injury.
Love it.
Thank you both so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Diggs, thank you also. We'll post all of the information over on foxrochester.com.
He's going to take a little nap right now. Stick around. When Arc Rochester returns, we are looking to some of the stories that have people talking this Thursday.
We'll be right back.
Hey, it's time to see what's trending, starting with Heinz serving up big time.
The company's ketchup will be available in a much larger way. It is a keg chup.
Gross.
Ugh.
It stands at 19.5 inches tall with a dispense spigot and holds 114 ounces of ketchup.
Yeah, Heinz had teased the concept on Instagram back in the fall, and a few fans can win this big boy by going to the company's Instagram now through tomorrow.
I don't know that I would want a keg of ketchup.
Do you remember when we did the hot sauce ketchup challenge with Scott and Sandy?
Yes.
Making my mouth sweat.
No.
Don't love it. Don't love it.
Ketchup has one intended use, dipping for French fries.
Yeah.
And that is it. It belongs on nothing else.
Well, I mean, like, I like it on a cheeseburger, you know?
Well.
Yeah. But like a veggie burger, you know?
Nah.
Okay.
Something about it.
Yeah.
And then it has like a smell. You get that stuff on your hands and you smell like,
yeah.
Can't do that. You can also join a wait list on the Heinz keg. How do you?
Keg chup.
Kegchup.com.
If you're hoping to have this for the Super Bowl, unfortunately, you're out of luck. These kegs won't be available until the next football season.
Oh. Well, Hannah, that's boring. Oh.
Okay.
Up next, an iconic holiday candy is acknowledging the realities of the economy.
Spangler's Sweethearts is adding some relatable sayings to the conversation hearts. Oh, no.
Some of the sayings include share login, split rent, cook for two, and carpool.
Aw, these sayings will be in addition to the classics like cutie pie and marry me. The company did a survey and found 80% of respondents said the economy was impacting their Valentine's plans.
2 years ago, Sweethearts went viral for their situationship hearts.
Last year, they had scannable technology that offered access to moving trucks, marriage licenses, and matching heart-shaped headstones.
That's not morbid.
Well, I mean, you know, you're not going to be here forever, right?
This is true.
Like,
I feel like they need to come out with a line that of Sweethearts that say things like, it wasn't meant to be. It's not you, it's me. This isn't working out.
I feel like they've done that.
they
no?
need breakup ones.
Breakup hearts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they should already be in 2 pieces.
It's just smashed.
Oh, it's just dust. It's a bag of sweet sugar dust.
Yeah. But like a list of sayings.
Yes.
Figure out which one is which.
Yeah.
I have never been a huge fan of them. Like they're really chalky, and I've never loved that. But I think that they're aesthetically very pleasing.
Listen, they're cute.
They're adorable.
But yeah, it's sugar compressed, and it tastes like an aspirin.
Like if I got that on Valentine's Day, I'd be like, you must not like me very much.
What do you normally get on Valentine's Day?
You know, my husband does a really good job.
Yeah?
Yeah, he does. Flowers always.
Okay.
And he's an artist, so he usually like draws me a card. And
Is
it's
there
very nice.
is there ever money in the card, like cash?
Well, we have the same bank account, so I'd be like, why did you get cash out?
Well, he should have a separate account that he's saving just to gift you money in. I'm just saying.
Okay.
If you're watching, buddy. Moving on to how to Dunkin' is getting into the Valentine's Day spirit.
All right, so the coffee chain has released its holiday-themed lineup, and it features the Heart Eyes Daydream Refresher,
A chocolate-covered strawberry Daydream Refresher,
a Blush Spritz Refresher,
and the Sweet on You Cloud Latte.
also the Perfect Matcha, that's up Steph's alley.
And then you've got the Buff Chai.
Oh my, what is that?
I don't know, but it sounds meaty.
Okay, it also has a little jab at your ex. Ew, that was
I know. Listen, I heard it after it came out.
a jab at your ex with the Toxic Espresso Cloud Latte.
Okay, I like it. The holiday of love wouldn't be complete without something sweet, so Dunkin' is bringing back its seasonal heart-shaped donuts, and they include a brownie batter classic donut and the Cupid's Choice donut.
That sounds insane. New this year, Dunkin' is giving out a limited edition Valentine's Day 25-count Munchkin tin. Every $2 from a purchase will go to the Joy in Childhood Foundation.
I like that.
I do
Good.
too.
I like that we're making a donation.
And you know what? Everybody always gives so much trash around Valentine's Day. It's a Hallmark holiday. But you know what? I love.
I mean, it is.
I love the pink and the hearts, and I love all of it. It's so
Yeah?
like.
My favorite holiday.
That's right. Hannah always celebrates privately. She always takes off at Valentine's Day.
Do you?
I do.
I respect it.
I'm taking off the Friday before Valentine's Day. this
Yeah,
year.
girl, you do it.
I'm taking off Groundhog Day.
I know. You
That
celebrate.
I
privately.
celebrate
You've
privately.
got a busy day out in Punxsutawney.
I sure do.
As you come up from your hobby hole.
When they grab me by the and pull me out of that hole. Hey, don't go far. Our final thoughts on the other side. Can you see it? No?
Protein?
What is happening?
Mark is grumpy.
Mark
I
is
think it's because he hasn't
grumpy.
eaten.
Like, yeah. And we didn't do anything to him today. He's just over here.
Mark is not grumpy.
Mark? All right, fine. You know what? I won't dwell on it because it's going to make it worse.
I know, but I do need to point out to the people at home how quickly it changes. We go from to Mark is not grumpy.
Yeah. Look at that smile. Oh, he's going to hit us with the car later. Anyways, fun day here on Arc Rochester. Busy. Diggs
Busy
the Armadillo, always a hit.
Diggs, the star of the show.
The star of the
I mean, that
show,
guy,
for sure.
Yeah.
He is great.
He's very cool.
And that relationship he's got with his girlfriend, Sarah.
You know, you should
So
find
cute.
somebody that looks at you the way Diggs
looks at Sarah.
I mean, nothing but love and admiration.
That's a T-shirt right there.
Yeah?
That's a T-shirt right there.
Love like
And on the back, you just got a picture of Diggs curled up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cute.
Sold.
All
We
the
need to
money
get-
goes to Bridges.
Yes, you can start buying those tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We got to find somebody who can print them and get money from the bosses. That does it for us here on Arc Rochester. We're back tomorrow morning.
At 13 Wham, join Steph and Mark. 13 Wham News at midday. We'll see you then.
Bye.